So today we are going to learn about delays. Okay,
Okay.
delays. So whenever you let's say you need to load one web page, your network may be slow. So it depends upon the system and our internet connection. Our robot has to wait. It depends
Okay.
based on your internet connection. It has to wait. Let's say if I want to open this particular website, in my system it is taking around 5-6 seconds to load the whole web page. In those cases, we will use our delays. We will say our robot to wait for some time. Okay. So the time depends upon the internet connection and your network, both, and your system performance. So we will use two types of delays. Basically, in AA, in automation environment, we have two types of delays. One is dynamic delay, and the another one is static delay. Okay. So always we will use dynamic delays. That means dynamic delay means if your website loads within 5 seconds and you said your robot that wait for maximum time, you said for your robot to wait is 10 seconds or 15 30 seconds, let's say 30 seconds. If let's say your robot, your network connection is too fast and your website loaded within 5 seconds, in the next second, in the sixth second, your bot should move to the next command. It should not wait till 30 seconds.
Okay.
Yes, the maximum time it should wait is 30 seconds. Okay, it will wait till 30 seconds. If that does not happen within 30 seconds, that means your website does not load it, or your application does not load it within that time, whatever you have specified. Okay,
Okay.
so you will go for, that means it will go to your error handler, whatever that, based on your requirement, it will go to the next line. Okay, you will say within the maximum time you said is 30 seconds. Within that 30 seconds, that execution not happened. The command does not executed properly. That means website is not loaded or your application is not loaded. So you will code it accordingly. So within 30 seconds, if this thing is not happening, then go to this thing and do that operation, whatever you want to do. So that's how we will code. So, so how to specify dynamic delays and static delays? Okay. So we will use this command. There are so many ways of giving delays, as I said, and we will always use in real times. We will always go with dynamic delay. Okay.
Okay.
So dynamic delay means your bot is not going to wait the
Yeah.
maximum time you have specified.
Okay.
It will wait till the website load. Then after, in the next second, whenever the website completes its loading, then it will move to the next command directly, whatever may be the time. Okay.
And
So.
Karthik,
Mm,
in this case, if you give 30 seconds time
okay.
for the if after 30 seconds also the page not loaded, then at the situation, how we can handle this?
Yes, you will code it. You will code it saying that website, you will, let's say, for example, your requirement is you have to load a particular website and you need to do some operations, but the website itself does not load it. So you will
Yeah.
you will give your output as fail to website load within the specified time, like 30 seconds.
Yeah.
Within the specified time,
Okay.
fail to maybe internet connection problem. So you will give a proper output to your
Okay.
robot operator. You
Okay.
are a developer now, so you will give you.
Like exception handling, yes.
Yes, yes. You will. It will go to your exception handling, and it will do the operation whatever you specified to do it. Okay.
Okay.
There also you need to code it what you want to do if the website failed to load within the specified time. Okay.
Yes. Yeah.
So
Thank you.
let's get started. So this is our delay command, the first delay. This one is static delay. If you use this one, this delay command,
Yeah.
this one we call it as static delay. Okay. So here we have two types of delays. Again, in the static delay we have two types. One is regular delay and the another one is random delay. The regular delay is if I specify 5 in milliseconds, you can also specify. You can specify in seconds also. Whatever you can, it is up to your choice and your requirement choice. Okay. It depends upon actually on your internet connection speed. If you want to go by milliseconds, you can go by milliseconds. That means a multiple into 1000. Okay.
Yeah.
Otherwise, if you want to go with the seconds, always we will go with seconds. Whenever if I need any static delays, I will go with delay in seconds and will specify. So by using this command, it's gonna wait for, let's say, let me specify 5 seconds as delay now. First, I will launch my website. Okay, launch website. I will use this command. Let's launch this particular website now. Okay, open URL in the existing Internet Explorer. Okay, and save it. Now, if I place this delay, just observe what it is doing. Okay, if I run it, yes, Supraja, yeah, just now we have started. Just now, it is the first command I am explaining today. Okay, just delays. It's okay, no problem. Yeah. Okay, let's run it. If you see, okay, let me close. Anyway, maybe okay, let me run it again. I have closed it and I said to load it again. So our website is loaded and we are still in the delay command itself. If you observe cleanly, just observe. Once after loading also we are still in the delay command. If you go by static delay, this is drawback of using static delay. It is loaded, but we are still in the delay command. If you observe in the line number 2 itself, we are waiting. If you just observe this player,
Yeah,
okay, the bottom corner, we are still in the delay. So as I said, we always go with the dynamic. This is static delay. If you specify 5 seconds, it is going to wait till 5 seconds. Whatever may be the action, whether website is loaded or not, it will not check anything. Just it will wait for the time you have specified over here. That much time it's going to wait. Usually we won't go with this thing, okay, in the real time. Okay, so what we will do in real time, you will get to know, don't worry. So this is static delay, we call it as. So by using this, you are irrespective of anything, it is going to wait till the time you have specified over here. If you use this particular thing, random delay, it is also a kind of static delay, but the thing is you need to specify the time. That means from time to, let's say from 5 seconds to 10 seconds. So robot is going to wait. It will pick 1 second in between 5 seconds to 10 seconds. It is going to pick 1 second in between, whether it may be 5 seconds or 6 seconds or 7 or 8 or 9 or 10. From 5 to 10, it will pick 1 second randomly. That is also you don't know. It does not depend upon your network, or it does not depend upon your internet connection or anything. Just it gonna pick one random number from it and it will wait for that time. This one also we are not going to use. Okay, this one also kind of static text only. If you see, if you observe, I don't know, I cannot show how much time it took. Just you need to calculate your time based on your watch. If you have any stopwatch, you need to, based on it, you can check it if you want. Maybe 5 to 10 seconds. It will pick one random number and it will wait for that time. I think 5 seconds is completed. Like that, it's gonna pick, and we don't know how much time it took. What is the second in between 5 to 10? It actually picked and it is waiting for that particular time. So we are not going to use this particular delay in real time. This one we call it as static delay, and we are not going to use this thing. Okay. So this is about static delay. So when we are going to use this, then, so if you have any, let's say you have an application, or any web application or Windows application or any kind of application. Okay, and sometimes if you observe, most of the times if you observe in Windows or in web applications, let's say you have a table or column, grid view kind of thing in application. The data in grid view will take some more time. After loading all your website also, the website also, I see. I think this thing, if I don't know the website name correctly, but if you observe this thing, let me show you. FDIC, I think, Federal Deposit Corporation. I don't know the exact navigation steps, but I can show you when we are going to use that static delay in real time. Okay, let me go to this site map. Okay, fine, back. Okay, if I type my anything, let me take it as Canada. Any bank name, Canada, and if I press enter, see, table is loaded, but till it is under processing, you are getting some process kind of thing. If you observe keenly, just observe it. Okay, it is taking some more time to load the data inside this box. Website, this table is loaded already, but this to load this particular kind of thing. Let me try with some other example. If you just observe it, just observe the, okay. So let me take this, and if I press enter, see, table is loaded and it is taking some time to load that particular thing, particular data inside this. So in those scenarios, those kind of scenarios, we will go with the, if I press this, see, still loading, but the website is loaded already, but you are getting a loading kind of thing. In those scenarios, we will specify static delay. Okay, we will ask our robot to wait till, wait till all the controls, all the data inside a web page till that time. Okay, so in those kind of scenarios, we are going to use static delay. Don't ever use more than 5 seconds here. If you are always, we will always in the real time to encounter these kind of issues, to eliminate these kind of issues, like it is taking some more time to load data inside this particular table. In those scenarios, we will use static delays, that too not more than 5 seconds, actually 3. So irrespective of anything, it's gonna wait for till 3 seconds. Whenever I am going to execute these kind of scenarios, like after observation only, you will get to know these kind of scenarios. Okay, like it took not more than 1 second actually. So maximum time we are giving as 3 seconds. Within 3 seconds, it's gonna. I am assuming that the data inside the table is going to load. Okay. So it will wait for 3 seconds to load the web page, then only we can do any operations, right? After loading only we have to do the operations. Without loading, if you are trying to extract anything from this particular page, our robot will fail, because it is a blank page, it is nothing it will give. So to encounter those kind of issues, we will go by static delay. Okay. So what is this wait for window though? Okay, wait for window in the sense. So here we have again wait for window to open and wait for window to close. So this is also same thing, kind of dynamic delay, but this one also we are not going to use, because let's say why I am not going to use, because let's say if I give let's try with NSE, okay, and it is asking us to select window, which one you want to wait. This thing, let's say NSE India, I am loading it and I am trying to use this thing, particular wait for window to open. Okay, so Google Chrome, okay, whatever, wait for window to open, and I am selecting my window from this drop down. This will show all the open windows in my system. All the open windows, whatever are open, it is showing. So you are going to select one window from it, and how much time you want to wait. Let's specify 10 seconds. 10 seconds. Continue with the next action. If this particular thing, whatever you have specified, if it opens within the 10 seconds, it is asking you to, if the condition is not satisfied in the specified time, that means in the 10 seconds, if the condition, that means if the window does not open, what you want me to do. You want me to continue or you want me to stop? It is asking. So let's go with continue action for now. Okay, what are you going to see? Just observe. Okay, let me stop. Before that, let's place one message box. Website loaded. This is our next command. Okay, here we have specified continue with the next command, right? So once after it is loading, within the 10 seconds, if the website is loaded, then it is going to show this message. Okay, so if I run this, website is loaded, but it does not even wait it till 10 seconds. Okay, here I think we got it over here. Let me run it again. Still it is waiting. If you observe, still it is waiting. But in the previous scenario, it didn't wait it. It went to next command directly. Why? Because here we have specified, here we don't have any confirmation saying that, sorry, here I have specified matrix. Let me change it. Now it will be fine, I think. If I run it again, see, it is not waiting till seconds. Just after loading this web page, our next command is getting executed. Okay, so it is a kind of dynamic delay, but why we will not use it real time? Because here you don't have any confirmation. Here we don't have any confirmation saying that this particular page is loaded or not. Sometimes if I have any error also, let me change this to, let me add one more letter, and if I run it, I'm going to get this particular thing. Okay, so let me do that for you. Sometimes the window name which we specified over here, is going to be same when even you got this kind of issues. Window name is going to be same for some websites. In those scenarios, our just in real time we need to get a confirmation from the robot itself. Yes, website is loaded perfectly. Here we are not getting any kind of confirmation saying that you are loaded successfully. Those kind of. So to eliminate that issue, those kind of issues, like we are in real time, we will do our development like once after website loaded only, we will get a confirmation whether it is loaded perfectly or not. Once after getting that confirmation, then only we will go with the next command. Here we don't have any confirmation. We are just saying our robot, if this particular window exists within specified time, just go with the next command. But there is no confirmation. Same way, if you want to close also, it will close within the specified time. It will wait till whatever the time it will take. Okay, you will use your close command. Here we have close command over here. Whenever you want to close any application or web application or Windows application, we will use this close window. Okay, once after using that, we are going to use this kind of commands like wait for window to close. Whether it is closing or not, you will not have any confirmation. If that command does not happen, so based on this, okay, let's say our website is not loaded within the specified time. Within the specified time, our website is not loaded, and you are asking your robot to continue with the next action. What it going to do? Without loading, it is going to continue with the next command. In the next command, you are saying that just enter some text over here. Without loading, you are saying your robot to enter something. If you use the command, even without loading also, you are saying it is going to continue with the next command, and it is going to fail. It is going to fail in the next line. whatever the next line, whatever may be the next line, but it is going to fail over there. But actually it is failed here only, failed to load within the specified time, but you are going to get the error in the next command, in the next action item. In line number 3 or 4 or 5, you are going to get your error like failed to enter data inside this. But actually it is failed over in loading itself. That means we are to eliminate those kind of issues. So in real time, we are going to get confirmation from the robot, yes, our website is loaded perfectly. I can continue now with the next command. Like that we will do our development. Okay. For that reason, we are not going to use this one also. Okay. So the next thing also quite similar, but here we are going to, it's kind of a confirmation. It's kind of a confirmation, but not exactly, not 100%. It is also have some limitations. Here also you are going to, based on window, if it is a Windows application, you will go with the window. If it is a screen, that means if it is a web application, you will go with the screen. Either way you can go. Okay. Let's say if I say window, it will ask you to select one window. Let's say NS India. Okay. And if, okay, it is already loaded. So here we are going to capture. Okay. We are going to capture our screen. What it is doing, it is now whatever the captured, whatever the screen I have captured here, over here. Okay. So here, okay, don't worry about that. What it will do, actually in the background, what it will do, we will discuss. So it is asking you two options. So these are all the coordinates. Whatever I have captured, these are all the coordinates. So based on the coordinates, it is captured now. Okay. So this is the captured window, whatever I have captured just now. And it is asking you to specify how long would you like to wait before start comparing the screen. How long would you like to wait before stop comparing the screen? Always we will specify this one as 0. Okay. I don't want to wait. I don't want to wait before comparing. Okay. To stop comparing only we will specify. Like our delay only. It is also like kind of delay thing. So 10 seconds, it will start comparing your screen. So how it will? So again, same thing, you want to continue or stop. If I specify this, actually what is the limitation is, the drawback over here is, in my system, the coordinates are like this. If I deploy my code, whatever I have developed code in some other system, there the coordinates may be different, right? The coordinates may be different. What it will do actually, whatever the screen we have captured over here, okay, based on these coordinates, it is going to capture in real time once after loading. Okay, let's say right now this is our code now. Okay, it will launch that particular, it is going to launch that particular website. Then what it is going to do, this command will come into picture. Now based on these coordinates, okay, these particular 4 coordinates, it is going to capture one more image in real time. In the runtime, it is going to capture one more screen, and it will compare whatever we have captured, this one, and the runtime screen and this screen. It will compare both. If the match percentage is above 80%, it depends upon the system resolution and everything. If it is matching at least around 65 to 75%, it is going to execute the next command. Whatever the command you have specified, it is going to execute it. You want to continue, if you want to continue, it will continue. If you want to stop it, if the match is not found, it is going to stop it. But the limitations or drawbacks over here are, yes, it is getting a confirmation up to 50-60% by comparing the screen. But these things will differ based on my screen, based on my system. Whatever according to my system size, screen size, this will change. If I deploy the same code in another machine, usually in RPA, as I said, we have 3 different types of environments. In development region, we will develop, and we will deploy the same code to UAT. There, the analyst will test our code. In UAT region, the analyst or robot operator or the tester, anybody, you can call anything, with any name. Tester, let's say for example, tester is going to test our robot. with different scenarios. Whatever the code we have developed and deployed, the system resolution may be changed. Pixels, DPI may change for that particular system. So we will get an error. Okay, in those. Okay, so until 100, you won't get 100% confirmation from the robot. Okay, you are not going to continue. You are not going to continue until you are not going to get your 100% confirmation from your robot itself. It should say that yes, website is loaded perfectly and good to go with the next command. Then those we will do like that in real time. So here in that scenario, this command will also fail. Same size, if you want to go by screen also same thing. There is no much difference between those two. So based on the screen or based on relative to window or relative to screen, it is going to compare. If you are going to go by window, just it will in Windows application, so it will going to capture only that particular window, whatever you have specified over here. Otherwise, it is going to capture the whole screen based on screen or based on window. You can specify. But in real time, anyway, we are not going to use this one also. Okay. Same. Okay, let me run it for you. If I run it, and let me close this thing. Cannot find a window or application. Line number 2, the one which we coded just now. Something is saying in the system. Okay. Just wait for 10 more seconds. Sorry, this one we are going to 10 seconds and let it make it 0. Now it works for me. Okay. So if I run it, so it is going to wait, and it will capture the screen. It will capture the screen, particular screen, and it will start comparing. See, even after loading also, it didn't got that particular whatever the image it is looking for. Whatever it is saved inside its cache, inside its memory, it did not get, because these things are changing. This thing, it is changing dynamically. So it is not getting that particular image whatever we have saved. In those kind of scenarios also, there is a chance that our bot will fail, because these things will change frequently. So unless you are not going to that exact match, it will try to come within 300 milliseconds. For every 300 milliseconds, it is going to capture one image and it is going to compare with our whatever the actually captured image inside its memory. We have saved one image, so it will compare both for every 300 seconds within the specified time. Once, if it is found at any point of time, if it thinks that yes, it is matching with that robot is, but we are not getting confirmation. Whenever that bot thinks that yes, I got a particular image, then only it is going to. Okay, so for that scenario, we are not going to use this one. So what is that we are going to use is if conditions. We are always
Hello?
go with yeah.
Karthik,
Yeah.
can't we get Windows screen name to compare?
Windows
Screen name, window.
Windows screen name. Yes, that is what we will use. That is what we will use. In if condition, we have one more thing, window name. Based on window name, we will go. So if window exists, if window exists, here we will specify NSE India task, and here you are going to specify the maximum time, how much time you need to wait. If this is going to happen, you will specify the commands. Otherwise, in the else condition, if that does not happen within the specified time, within the 10 seconds time, if your website does not load it, you will specify the code for your error handler, exception handler. So it will go to else condition, it will execute those commands whatever you have specified. Okay, like this we are anyway, we will have a special session, separate session for if conditions, don't worry for now. So we are going, for now we are going to use our if conditions to get real time confirmation from the robot. If this window does not exist within the specified time, it is going to execute the next else condition. Whatever the inside this else block we are going to code, and it is going to execute that command. Here also we didn't got any confirmation. So we have one more command saying that if object property exists. So we are going to capture one object within the window. Okay. So actually in my Chrome I have an issue. It won't work. I think if I try to capture. Let me try it. Yeah, Internet Explorer only it will work because I haven't installed my this one. I have an issue with the Chrome. Don't worry. Inside Chrome, let me open that Internet Explorer itself. In the Internet Explorer. Let's see. So I am going to capture any one control from here. Let's say we will use in our requirements we are using this text box. We need to enter something over here. So I will ask my robot to check that property whether the text box exists or not. Like this, from the window I am getting Windows confirmation, then I am going to use this particular object properties thing. Okay, I have this particular GoToMeeting is blocking my thing. Let me do it again. Sorry. Oops, Chrome. Okay, Chrome. Internet Explorer. This is so I'm identifying that objects. So based on the background code, whatever they have developed while developing this particular web page, whatever they have used for that particular control, it is going to use them as a search criteria, and it is going to search. So it is we will get a confirmation from the robot itself. Yes, this particular control is loaded. Then I can do any operation on this particular. So whatever the control you are going to play, whatever the control you are going to do some operations, we will identify that first. You will get a confirmation. Okay, that particular control is loaded now. Okay, this text box is loaded, so I can do that operation now. If you want to do some set text operation or you want to extract something from the web page, you can do by using this. Okay, so we will see in the next sessions. We will see how to use this particular if conditions and all the object properties. What are the how to set such criteria? Okay, each and everything we will see in the next sessions.
Karthik,
Yeah.
if
we are going to use this. Yeah, go ahead.
If the screen name is static, then what to do?
Screen name.
Yeah, for doing any operation for that application, the screen name is still same. Then in this case,
that means NSE stock exchange.
Yeah.
Here it is static.
Yeah.
Yes. Next time.
When the page loading, we are checking with the screen name is National Stock Exchange NSE. Later, yes. I just click with that regulations, contact us, that buttons, the linking.
Yes.
At that time also, the window name still same.
Still same. Yes. Yeah. In those scenario only, just we will get a confirmation from the object. From the object. Let's say you want to, you have to navigate. Here, if you observe, the screen name is still same. Screen name is still same, but you will get a object confirmation saying that one unique object which always exists in your particular web page. Let's say whenever you will navigate to this page, this is going to exist. Let's say, for example. So I am going to identify based on this now.
Yeah.
I will go with this command. So I will use my object properties to check that. Okay. So same thing, NS India, Internet Explorer. So I will try to capture this particular thing. So if this object exists, my robot will continue in the whatever the operations you will specify, it is going to do. So it went to this particular page now, and it will do that operations whatever there inside here, like that you will do. Okay. Usually, if the window name is constant, you need to go by object properties. Okay. In the if condition, you will get to know more about this. Don't worry. Okay. So now this Windows actions. Okay. Windows actions. So in the same way, okay, before that we will use same thing again. Wait for window, wait for screen change. Just now we have seen it. Anyway, it's the same thing. Delay inside delay itself we have seen. Okay, just leave it. So this one, Windows actions.